Yo, 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 what is up, URMR? It is your boy, Playmaker Baker, live in the casting booth for the first time on the mainstream. Give me a round of applause. Alongside me, I got the home slice, Bose before Hose himself. Bose, how we doing tonight,
What's
brother?
going on, United Rogue? Oh, we're doing fantastic. We're excited to see Jur versus SDA tonight, without a doubt.
Yes, this is going to be our final match of week one, starting off season two. Quick run through the rosters real quick. For Jersey Jackals, we have the GOAT Preotix himself, Dubert, Zamps, Kava, Goldfish, Zamzam. Don't know. Let me see who we got playing. Okay, yeah, it is main roster, no reserves tonight. On SDA, San Diego Armada, we have Orky, we have Pure, Agro, Kit Kat, Ralts, Casper, and let me see. Yep, yeah, no reserves there too. All right, what are we thinking about these rosters? How we think it's going to shape out?
Absolutely, with both teams fielding their main roster, no subs to worry about. We should be seeing how well each team's been practicing throughout the week and really see if SDA is going to come out the gate swinging against Jur or vice versa.
Yeah, these are arguably two of the top three teams in the league per sources of the community. So this is going to be a banger, and what a banger to end the week with. Let's see how. Oh, Zamp's grabbing food. Sounds about right. Uh, we shall wait on Zamps. So looking at let me see. Looking at the outlook for just give a little quick little preview for next week. Let's see. Or actually, let's do a recap of this week. SFC versus Houston was the first match played. Houston won 3-1, but technicality had Houston gave Houston a 3-0 victory. Portland LVT played later on in the week. Portland won that pretty easily, 3-0. Miami Nev. Why have my stats people not put in Miami Nev? Has the replays been submitted? Ah, replays have not been submitted. Double that. Come on, staff. I need y'all to get on top of that. But if my memory does serve me correctly, I believe Nev won that. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. I think Nev did win. I
No,
don't know
Baker,
what.
you are correct. Nev did
Okay.
win 3-1.
Okay, okay, cool, 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 cool. So, no, I mean, any kind of surprises coming out of those results, Bose?
I do think it was a little shocking. Not gonna lie. Miami kind of got flustered and then lost their momentum early on. We were really expecting to see some sort of crazy formation around Air Mattress and his group play out the gate, but it looks like the team wasn't really on communication par with each other, and they just ended up folding to the pressure of Nev and their triple support comp.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch the match myself because I have a J Star B, but I did hear some things about it, and I'm looking forward to going back and looking at the series. But nonetheless, we're gonna stop yapping. Let's go ahead and get right into game one. It's going to be a random dom map for all you new people here. They added recently a feature to the game where you can make it to where game one is a random map. I think you can choose whether it be any game mode or you can select the game mode, which we here at United Rogue do domination first map. Uh, and it ended up landing on Celestial Husk. So into the Husk we go and into the banning phase. Oh me, man. Let's see what
If I'm
we
not
have.
mistaken, Celestial has been a very common pick on this random map generator.
Is it haven't I think yeah, I think I think for our match, I think we had Celestial Husk as our first map as well. And straight into the ban phases. SDA banning out the Namor and Jersey banning out the Mantis. I think SDA is. I think they do have a Mantis player in that triple support comp that could be very strong. I don't know who it is that they're going to banning out, but Mantis is just in a very good spot right now. And the Phoenix save for Prio, it's SDA. I hope SDA has an answer for it because Prio on Phoenix is pretty nasty. Invis coming out for my boy Ralts on SDA in the Loki ban. Not surprising at all. He's a very what's the word I'm looking for? Predictable. Yeah, predictable. Very predictable bans and picks coming out.
Absolutely, but I
Starlord
think this is
ban.
going to clear out the triple support meta that we have been seeing the last couple of series. So
Hmm. Starlord. I wonder who plays Starlord over on SDA that I'm not thinking of. I'm not even sure what the roles are. I know. Let's see. Kit Ralts
Peter
obviously.
is one of the better Mantis players from what I can recall. I believe they also dabble in the Star Lord, so this might be a absolute pure ban out, pun intended.
Hell yeah, dude. The Gambit save coming out for Jersey as well. I think Gambit's going to be a difference maker in just about any series you see now, man. If you have a Gambit, if you have a Loki, which we're only going to see one of the two, but Gambit, he's a fight winner in himself, man. All you got to do is hit Q one time, and as long as the other team doesn't have a counter like another Gambit ult, or if they could just survive it, honestly, man, because it's just such an onslaught. And what a unique character they added. What just a unique kit and Gambit in himself. So looking forward to seeing some gameplay out of both teams here. Hopefully, Ultron save coming out from SDA as well, and of course the OP support Deadpool ban. I'm sure all of you see the video on Twitter going around that you can get like a 3-second alt charge with Deadpool support, which is kind of busted. But yeah, it's gonna and to round out our picks and bans, we got a group ban coming out for SDA. So what kind of comps you looking at here, Bose?
Just looking at both teams, it looks like Jersey's going to be playing a bit more aggressive and dive heavy. Um, San Diego maybe looking at a nice balance between poke. Just waiting on Orky's last pick. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so it's going to be dive versus poke here.
Yeah, Orky with the Lord Deadpool already, man. That's nuts. I wish I had the dedication in order to get a Lord that fast. Prio swapping off the Phoenix into a Daredevil, so this is going to be super dive heavy from coming out
Yeah,
from
super
Jersey,
dive heavy.
looking to put the pressure on early. Let's see.
Be completely honest, this is the first time I've actually seen a Lord Deadpool icon. Took me by
Yeah, I think
surprise.
it's sweet. It's sweet, isn't it? It's pretty cool. I mess with it. It's one of the most unique in the game. And of course, just it fits Deadpool. It just fits his character. Alright, coming into this first fight, we got aggro applying a pressure here to Doobie. Doobie having to pop his Z early.
I'm looking for the flank in the back line.
Able to get out. Yeah, Zam and Doobie coordinated a dive. Doobie gets chokeslammed, kicked into the wall. That's going to be an early pick for SDA. And Jersey's going to have to find some kind of stall in order to be able to keep holding on to this point.
Kit Kat picked off as well, so it's a 5v5 right now until one gets back.
Zamps is being the backbone of Jersey, holding this point, stalling, not letting SDA cap, even though they had numbers for a second. Looking at the off angle fight here, Doobie going in.
Doobie swapping over to Thor.
He did make a swap over to Thor. Aggro's super low. He could probably die. And Miz ult coming out from Rawls. Oh!
Oh my goodness.
The 4-man from Pure. That surely gives SDA the point. If they're going to get a big stagger out of Goldfish, and looks like, yes, that is a huge stagger coming out from Goldfish. You hate to see that, but what a play. What a play from Pure.
Absolutely. We normally don't see very big Phoenix ults unless they're assisted by either another ult or another DPS going in, but that's the first time I think I've seen a quad raw Phoenix ult.
Yeah, that was very well played from Pure. The game of coming out from Cava, Kit Kat matching.
I think Zam and
Prio
are
the lore
struggling.
coming out now. Jersey's deep in the back line of SDA, looking to get a pick on Casper. They do ended up finding it, looking up to finish off the picks. They get aggro. Pure's low. Pure versus Doobie battle here. Can they pick off Orca or Orky? Yeah, he does, but Pure finds a pick in himself. Prio versus Pure. Yeah, I'm sorry. My English is not Englishin right now, guys. Prio looking
Many
for
P's on the point.
Prio looking for a big stagger on the invis. Ult coming out. Ult coming out from Emma as well. And Jersey managed to take control of the point. See how long they can hold it. Big pick off on aggro. And that's another big pick. I mean, it's just going pick for pick so far, Buzz.
Absolutely, it's going to be whatever team is going to be putting a 5v6, and then that 5 is making it a 5v5, and then vice versa until it's down to a 2v2 on point.
Another pick from both sides, man. Like this is incredible. Watching just what I mean, they're just trading punches, trading picks. Jersey gets a pick, SDA gets a pick, Jersey gets a pick, SDA, like it's just back and forth. Now Jersey's finally getting the winning side.
Absolutely, Jersey using that momentum.
Holy, a lot of back and forth. This is the excitement we wanted to see. And
yes, picked off by that.
Overstaying just a little bit.
Mirroring Gambit ults.
Oh man. Ult's coming out. You got Thor, you got double Gambit. We don't have any more. I mean, it looks like Jersey's on the winning side of this. Here comes a Deadpool. and Orky's just gonna let them have the kill so he doesn't stagger too much. Do we see a Strange change? We do. Aggro swap to Strange.
Looks like they do have time to make a 2-point with this portal as long as there's not any stuns. Jersey really using this dive momentum to push San Diego on their back heels away from point.
Big pick on Prio from... Wait, no. It wasn't Prio. It was Wait. Orky swapped to Daredevil as well. So yeah, big pick on Orky on the Daredevil. And another big pick, Doobie killing Ralts. So now SDA is only down to just one healer.
Asper using every utility thing has to get his health regen back. Unfortunately, it was not enough to stay alive on point for Kit Kat to return.
Yeah, dude, the onslaught of the Jersey dive is real. They had that first fight, they kind of struggled to get their feet underneath them, but once their foot got underneath them, they didn't take their foot off their throat, man. They were full throttle the rest of the time. I want to see a little bit more counterplay coming out of SDA. I like the thing swap to kind of help with Daredevil a little bit, possibly Dubert as well, and Magic. I mean, they have the tools in the kit, and I mean even Phoenix, man, the stun on Phoenix can help with the dive a lot, but we just need to see more execution. Minus the 4-piece from Pure, I mean SDA really didn't have much going on for him.
Yeah, it does look like Pierre's making the most out of Phoenix on this dive comp, getting those stuns off, getting picks off on their Magic. We did see another ult on the Magic down below for another pick, so hopefully
8
they make some
finals coming out
adjustments.
of Pure on that first round as well. We got Prio and Dubert both having 8 of their own in Jersey. But I mean, yeah, just besides Pure, man, like there was not a whole lot of kill potential coming out from the rest of the squad. I want to see a little bit more coming out of them, especially with all the hype coming out. But this is the first game. This is knocking off the rust.
Absolutely, both teams trying to read each other's tempos. Looks like Jersey got a good tempo on SDA early on. Looks like they're going to be carrying that momentum here. Gambit gets picked off early. Daredevil off. Phoenix down, Gambit down. This is another even close fight. It does look like Jersey's going to be walking away.
Yeah, and SDA using the Eye of Agamotto and Clobbering Time coming out from them side, and ult economy looking, I mean, Jersey has one support ult, but SDA has one now with Gambit. And let's see.
I think Phoenix coming up on their ult as well.
Yeah, Phoenix ult coming up soon. Zamp's going to have his ult here soon, so is Prio. I mean, I think it's leaning a little bit toward SDA. I want to see them be able to capitalize on this ult economy.
Prio getting picked off by Pierre up top.
That's a big pick.
You're cleaning up Goldfish as well.
More. There we go. They're not even having to use any ults. They still got 3 ults in the bank, and they've already just got a team wipe to counter. This is what I want to see coming out of SDA, and a late pick coming out of Kava. Very good job from Orky.
The Ultron swap might be what they need to survive the dive comp that Jersey's running into them right now. You're seeing Zan swap over to Hella.
Right, yeah, you have double DPS swap into double hit scan, because you had double dive, now you're going to have double hit scan. So it looks like that was the answer that SDA needed. Ultron ult coming out from Orky. Not really finding a whole lot of value on it. But an early pick on Zams and a... Golly, man. They just team going blow for blow, man.
They're getting a pick on Booby with this Phoenix ult. These Phoenix ults are getting really good value, I will say.
Right. I do agree. I mean, that's the best ults we've seen out of the match so far. It's just them Phoenix ults. Phoenix is just in a very strong position right now, man, in the meta. Jersey looking like they're going to have a full regroup here. About to have 5 ults compared to Jersey's 4. I'm sorry. Jersey about to have 5 ults, looking to SDA's about to be 4.
Thor getting picked off against a Sting lockdown.
2 early picks from Orky. Ah, man, like that's good stuff from Orky. This is like his 3rd character he's played, right?
Oh, we did see the Hawkeye swap. Yeah,
Another pick.
he's adjusting.
I know for sure. I typically ban Hawkeye from all my games just from the one tap potential because I am a noob and I don't like it. But Orgy showing us why. Jersey looking to come in with the Gambit ult. They have Emma and Phoenix get 2 picks. There's just so much happening right now. Ult's just coming out from both sides. Aggro gets a big ult. But
Up down
Goldfish is able to keep
to
Zam alive.
3v2 on point. Aggro and Casper versus Zam, Goldfish and Prio. Pure and Ralt's making it back to point here.
And Jersey stall long enough for their team to get back. Duber did swap to a strange. We were looking to see a strange portal, and here it is.
Coming out on San Diego's side of point.
Gear with a pick on Zam. Aggro with a pick on Doobie. Zamps with Thing chokeslammed. Another Phoenix ult coming in. Pure with another pick with his ult. And SDA finds, I mean, they found the answer they were looking for.
Absolutely. You said you wanted to see SDA shift and see more out of them, and well, Baker, they give you exactly what they wanted.
Yeah, for sure. Now it's going to be flip side. Can Jersey answer the SDA onslaught that was just brought to them? The DPS out of SDA just, they came alive that round. Orky and Pure doing it for their team.
Wonder how Jersey's going to be transferring over their team comp to kind of counter Orky here on Hawkeye.
Let me see. I'm looking for at least some kind of shield tank to kind of block some of them Hawkeye shots, which looks like Duber did swap to a Mag. Mag or Strange is good here.
We do see Orky hop off of Hawkeye, moving now to Punisher.
That is true. Let's see if Orkin can find as much value as he did on the Hawkeye on the Punisher. Jersey looking to be ahead on the ulti coming. They got their Prio Phoenix ult coming into this first fight.
Jersey getting 2 picks on both of San Diego's tanks here.
So much raw damage coming out from the Moon Knight on Jersey and the Prio backline ult. Yeah, it's GG's on the first fight. Jersey just comes out strong. Orky making a swap to the Moon Knight as well. I want to say I think this Orky's reaching Bo's level of character swaps in a match. Because Bo's, I think there was a meme going around last season where you would just play all kinds of characters in one match. I remember watching it too. It was crazy. I mean, and you were finding value on most of those characters as well. I mean, and Orky, I think this is like what now, his 4th or 5th character swap, and let's see if he can find some value on it. Stay looking, and they've got pretty much control of the point here. And Zamps looking to prevent, he's still looking to stall as much as he can. Jersey getting 2 picks here. And a big pick on an ulting Doctor Strange as well. Zam finding a huge value with that ult, and Jersey's able to recover and keep possession at this point.
Jersey did drop a few of their ults there on that point. However, they are their ults that they get back the fastest, both with Moon Knight and Invis. San Diego coming into this fight with 4 ults versus Jersey 0, but going to turn into 2 here soon.
Yeah, I'm looking for a Moon Knight ult soon, which there it goes. I wish SDA would have comboed the Moon Knight and Emma. That could have been super lethal.
Orky getting a crazy flank on Sam on the top ropes on Jersey's side, picking him off.
Prio looking to find value with his ult. He's going to dive the back line. Doesn't find a pick. Let's see if he can make it out alive. And he gets swallowed super instant. Nuber just looking to stall, make make the time tick as much in their favor as he can. That he does get up to 95% for Jersey.
Certainly, Jersey has time here to back point and fight and make adjustments on what they seem is necessary.
Yeah, Jersey has plenty of time to recover. I mean, the ult economy is looking kind of even on both teams. You're gonna have a tank and support ult, both support ults coming up soon. Looking like Jersey looking to walk with the Gambit ult and Kit Kat popping theirs in return. Prio getting 2 picks. Now he picks off the Gambit,
Yeah.
and it looks like Jersey's going to win this fight. We're going to need to see a TP as soon as possible coming out from SDA, but with aggro hovered onto it, they're not going to be able to do it.
Oh, we do see
Yeah,
Brawl's ult on point to stall.
oh, Ralt's it. Okay, I didn't even see. Good job, Ralt's.
TP is coming out.
Very well played from Ralt's. Good job. Being invis and just lasting just long enough to be able to get a portal out. And Kit Kat with the portal on, I love to see it. I have played some ranked with her. She actually, her Strange isn't too bad for her to be in a support player. She can play some Strange pretty well. Love to see her rotating and doing the TP for her team. But just looking at this final fight, Jersey just did a very good job of cleaning up all the stragglers. They just found a target and everybody went for that one target and they just one by one picked off. And that's going to be the first map in order of in favor of Jersey. Yes, I
Taking
know.
away
My
MVP from
wife is in
match
chat
one.
trying to roast me. I accidentally paused the game a couple of times. I hit space on accident. So yes, I was like 5 seconds delayed. That is on me, dear. I will try to be better just for you. But as long as you roast me, I will not buy you turbo.
Look at that stats here from game one. Prio walking away with 20 finals, the most in the lobby, followed closely by Pierre at 18. Tank-wise for damage blocked, we are seeing aggro walking away with most in the lobby with 33,810 for round one.
I didn't even get. I forgot to look. I was going to talk about the stats of that first game, but I went back to menu just out of habit.
Stats are neck and neck, just like most of those fights were until Jersey found their foothold against San Diego.
What changes are we looking to see coming out of both sides on this map, or not Go Bose.
Be my new nickname, Go Jer. Changes from SDA I would like to see. I mean, depending on where they're going, if it's convoy or convergence, domination is one of those game modes that is always really hard to tell how you're going to play and what the team's going to play, and it's really just about who adjusts the most on the fly.
I wholeheartedly agree. I think SDA did a very good job in answering the dive coming out from Jersey. I think Jersey also did a very good job of rotating whenever they went the Orky Flyer and hit scan comp. They did a very good job swapping to a shield to kind of prevent that. I mean, it's just I think both teams adjusted well, but just in the end, Jersey just got the picks that they needed, and it looks like the Yggdrasil path is the map chosen for SDA for round 2.
If my mind serves me right, my match during SDA last season, this was the map that we versed them on, and given that the roster is mainly the same, this is going to be kind of their home turf advantage. I'm going to say this is a map that SDA is very comfortable on. It's a lot more open. It's going to be a lot easier to punish dive on these open convoy maps.
Yes, I do agree. And same bans coming out from both sides. SDA wanting to prevent from the Hella Namor team up from Prio and Zam. And the Mantis again coming out from Jersey. The Loki save. I wonder if we're going to get a Gambit save or ban on the other side. But I do love me a good Loki gameplay. I can't wait. And there goes
I've seen the Gambit ban.
there's the Gambit ban. SDA saving the invis for the Roths again, minus the Loki and Gambit swap. I mean, we're seeing pretty same picks and bans here.
The Namor band's interesting. Are we going to see a Spider-Man come out and play?
I would love to see Spider-Man and our resident Spider-Man himself, Mr. Snicks in chat. I know he would love to see a Spider-Man come out, but I don't know if either team has a Spider-Man player.
Well, we are seeing Casper hovering over on Black Panther, so...
Ooh, I would love to see some BP gameplay.
Again, the Ultron
Emma
save.
Yeah, Emma and Ultron both getting saved. Just like last round. The only difference so far is the Loki and the Gambit's ban and save. The Phoenix ban coming out from SDA. I am genuinely curious about that, to be honest. I mean, because Pure was the one who had the big Phoenix plays last time, so interesting. I want to know what their thought process is behind that. Maybe just trying to block Prio from it, but I mean, they had an answer to it. I think Pure did just as well as Prio could have on Phoenix.
Absolutely. I think Pure was finding great value with his Phoenix ults, while Prio just was able to keep up a steadier stream of pressure.
And Yggdrasil path. I don't have a whole lot. I'm trying to think. The only experience I have on this map was, I remember last season, Jersey, we on SDA, or not SDA, SFC, we almost got the first point, and they had an insane portal and hold. Like, it was crazy coming out from Jersey. But I mean, Jersey was a very good team last season, and again, arguably better this season than they were last season, if you ask me honestly. But I mean, Jersey's just a very well-rounded roster. They play well together. And SDA, I know there's a couple of new faces in SDA this season that I'm not aware of. I know Aggro, KitKat, and Ralts, and I think Casper played together last season, so that's a good, solid foundation starting. But I know Orky and Pure are both new this season. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Orky, maybe Pure. I know Orky is, I believe, one of Aggro's MRC teammates. So I'm looking to see looking forward to seeing their how well they mesh together. And
Prio's Phoenix was banned out. We are seeing Prio make some good pressure on Hela here. Although, kind of like I said earlier, it's a lot easier to punish this dive comp the Jersey's looking to run here when you're SDA, just because this map is so open.
Yeah, and SDA having the Bucky to counter all the dive is going to help them out a lot, and they're already over halfway on this first point, and we're into the first round.
Seeing Pier come out on the Hawkeye this time.
Orky and KitKat finding 2 picks of their own. Yeah, Orky with 2 picks now. Pure with the Hawkeye ult. Let's see if he can get a pick. He gets one on Zamps, and this, I mean, SDA is going to have a free first point. Little to no resistance Jersey gave them right there. They just pretty much walked it.
Purple's not so funny now, is it?
Yeah, the issue I always have with dive comps, even when you're just playing normal ranked, is it works when it works, and when it doesn't work, then you're kind of stuck in a perma stagger of just stalling that first point until the entire team regroups on second point.
Yeah, and all it takes is one stagger, like you said, one stagger, and it just puts you longer trying to get regrouped, and it all depends on how fast you swap characters too. And it looks like Zam did swap off and swapped onto the Punisher. Orky getting a big pick on Prio off rip. Doobie finding one on Hawkeye. Zam also finding one on the Magneto. A little bit of midfield action going on here. Let's see who can find the first pick to break the ice.
Hearing
Double
it.
M ult coming off. And
Controls.
Zamps, I think that was a panic ult coming out of Zamps.
No, we are seeing. There's that dunk on the Prio. Aggro wanting Prio to find no value.
Yeah, a little bit of an ult coming out of SDA, but I mean it's winning them the point. So by all means, ult equals win coming from SDA, and that's just about 2. Looking to TP coming out from Jersey. He's looking to stall this last second.
Coming out of that portal, they're immediately met with the Hawkeye ult in their face. Do be looking for a dunk. Let's get Ralts.
That's 2 big picks coming out from Jersey. And make that 3. Or, yeah, Jersey's going to find a way to hold this point. Well played from Jersey. They ended up TPing on last second, and they popped. I don't even they never even used ult. Maybe no, they used Duberts and Prios.
We saw the Maggle and the Bucky ult out of that. That's the thing with this last point. It always seems to be a nail biter, and the defending team always comes out and stops it just before it reaches that last door.
I personally believe that this is the hardest point on this map. I know people are going to say the last point is also a hard point, but I think this one specifically, if you have a good TP and just a good foundation, I think cracking this corner right here that SDA is now getting stuck on is just a hard corner to crack and break through.
We are seeing a Loki copy out of Cav here. Agamotto out of Zam. Not too much value out of these ults. Control off of Emma getting the pick on Goldfish from Pier. Loki going down. That's both supports on Jersey down. This might be San Diego walking away with this point.
Oh yeah. That's the duo of Pure and Orky are showing up in this series. I know they lost the first round, but they did well. And here you go, round number 2, map number 2 coming out, and Orky and Pure are showing you why they're new to the league, but they're making a statement on their name. Put some respect on their name, cuh.
Now, if you are Jersey here, is it worth hanging on to the Loki while playing into a Bucky for that reset?
I don't know if he's been getting much value off a reset on the clone. To be honest, I could have just been not watching the same game everybody else is, but I don't think he's been getting much value off of it. So I think the Loki's play is fine here. But we're gonna find out here very soon. SDA bringing out raw tanks. Looking to get a big pick. Goldfish gets a pick on Pure.
Did see Prio swap over to Daredevil here. And this last point is definitely a lot more dive friendly for Jersey, given that it's a lot more enclosed and close quarters. See if they shift over back to dive.
Looking at the ult economy for these teams, you have SDA with halfway to a Ralts Invis ult. You got a Kit Kat aggro ult ready to go and a Thing ult. Moon Knight's going to get his ult very quick. On the side of Jersey, you got Zam with his ult, but he just goes down. Zamps and Goldfish both about to have ults. SDA is winning the ult economy battle here.
Orky swapping over to
3.
Moon Knight into Loki is going to turn this back line of Jersey into an absolute cheese shredder and really farm Orky's ult up for free.
Oh yeah, for sure. Now is whenever I would make the call of swapping off a Loki. Anytime I see a Moon Knight coming out, yeah, it's GG. Which knowing Kava is very capable of making a swap. He can play a lot of healers. Very
Sam
well
finding
timed and placed. Aggro ult coming out, countering the Punisher ult. Prio looking to do everything he can to stall this point for Jersey, being the last man alive.
Sam coming in for a stun as well.
Zam getting a big pick on Kit Kat and Prio getting a pick on Rawls. That means no healers on SDA side, but I mean, Jersey needs to touch the point. And looks like Doobie gets on just in time. Looks like Jersey will stabilize. I don't think the Loki ult was needed here. I think, or maybe, I mean, yeah, with the portal coming out, I think it could have been delayed a little bit, but Kava finding value with the Loki ult on me twin. And Kit Kat again with the portal for her team. And Jersey holding on strong.
It's twice now that Kit Kat has made an adjustment over to Strange for the team just to get that portal out in time. So huge plays by Kit Kat there.
W teammate from Kit Kat. Looking in this second half, got an Orky Blade coming out. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I don't think I've seen any Blade gameplay. Also, want to shout out, I don't know how to say the name, Wag33s, however you want to say it. We appreciate the Prime sub. Thank you so much, brother.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready. The actual Magneto. Wow.
Should I know who you are?
No, but you should know magnetism doesn't work on super cool. Guess what I can do?
Just because I want to hear you say thank you to me, Baker.
Bose before Hose, my co-caster, my right-hand man for this cast tonight. Subscribing with Prime, Bose. We appreciate you, man. Thank you.
We appreciate you too, Baker.
Got a little hype train going on, guys. Any more primers in the chat? Make sure you click, check to see if you have that Prime sub available. Go ahead and Prime to you boys over here and ladies, of course, over here at United Rogue Rivals, where you get to see all the action and get to see my wonderful, beautiful face and hear my lovely voice here and now.
Jersey coming out with a full dive comp. Venom, Angela, followed by Daredevil and Magic. Some dive-friendly healers with Rocket and Jeff. San Diego getting staggered a little bit, not expecting the absolute brute force of that dive.
Yeah, it is just full chaos right now. Goldfish and Kava are having the time of their lives, holding left click, holding right click, not doing a whole lot. Besides, I mean, they don't really need to do a whole lot more. It's more than that. Their team is just frying SDA right now. SDA is scrambling, trying to find an answer, and just like we saw in the first half, man, I mean, Jersey just gets a free first point.
Oh, Phoenix, 5 subs. Holy smokes, man. Thank you very much for everyone in chat. Let's see, we got Tiervex, Exitane, Noah, Kawang, and OG Buns are now going to enjoy all the perks of ad-free viewing here at United Rogue Rivals.
The SFC GM himself gifting 5 subs. Phoenix, Home Slice, we appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for sharing love with the community. Oh, that put us up to a level 3 hype train. Can we get up to a level 4? We have a French Venom in the chat, guys.
French.
Alright, I'm memeing too much. Yeah.
And
Prio
Jersey
and
is just
Zam.
finding valuable picks after pick after pick here on SDA. They need to make some quick adjustments here. Maybe we'll see a thing roll out. Oh, yeah, we
Full-fledged
are seeing
dive coming out
things.
of Jersey is just it's just suffocating. SDA, they have no answer for it right now. We're not even going to see a Kit Kat mag, not mag, strange. We're just going to try to walk through this choke. I'm very interested to see how this works for SDA. Self bubble on aggro coming out. Well, I say I'm interested to see how it works. Oh, let's see.
It's not enough Kit Kat
Oh
there
my
for.
goodness. It's all happening in the choke. SDA comes out on top. I'm not going to. At the beginning of that fight, I genuinely thought that Jersey was just going to put them in a blender.
Yeah, that was wild. I just want to talk about the straight up disrespect that Aggro did to Prio, pitting him up against the wall and then slamming him with his ultimate. Oh my goodness, my jaw dropped.
Yeah, the Angela ult coming out of Zamps, the Angela Venom combo, I thought that was gonna have him, but kick out answer with the Luna ult, and yeah, SDA just set a Uno reverse card.
Yeah, Jersey was
Caster's
betting
gonna
big on
dispute
that combo to come out on top for them, and kind of went sideways. Seeing Doobie getting picked off early. Jersey needs to regroup here to make this last push around this corner. As you said, I do think this is the hardest choke for the attackers to push through on this map.
But we had a couple ults coming out from Jersey, and it looks like they're gonna take this second point finally.
So we've seen Derby swap
Orky
back
looking
over
like
to
they're
Thor.
trying to get a big pick on the back on the healers. He's by himself. He gets a pick on Kava. Can he get a pick on Goldfish? He cannot, and Jersey turns around and answers it, but I don't mind a little 2 or 3 second stagger. Because, I mean, they're going to fight for point anyway. He's already going to be regrouped for this team. I don't mind that.
You're seeing the low key. Oh, no. Cav swapping back over to Rocket. Jersey has great momentum coming into this last point here with 3 minutes and 24 seconds left on the clock. Are they going to be able to brute force their way through San Diego's defense?
I know I got some New World lovers in the chat. Me and Bose are New World enjoyers ourselves. So, and if any of you guys get my reference, if you know, you know. This is where my boy Anula, he's going to tell SDA to stand tall right here. SDA needs to stand tall. And find a way to dig deep and hold Jersey. They got 3 minutes to do it.
Another great Angela ult out of Zamps, just countered by Piers. Moon Knight just ready. Agamotto coming out of aggro. For a pick on Zam does not connect.
You ride a job and nobody cares about New World, but I gotta give some love to my homie Yanula. I think that was just a very fitting. Telling the
Let's
homies
see
to
that
stand
early
tall.
ult out of Kit Kat with her Luna. Zam's getting picked off by Casper. Zam's finding great pick potential on Pier there. Take Moon Knight out of the equation. Orky coming out with his Ultron ultimate, picking off Goldfish on Jeff. How suiting is it that Mr. Fish is playing the fish himself?
Yes, I agree. I think we've only seen one fish ultimate come out of him. Not gonna lie, I think he only ulted once as the land shark as he swaps over to Invis.
We're seeing the Loki come out of Keva as well. Jersey adjusting off of dive. Sam's finding Moon Knight, Prio on Hella. Sam's moving over to Magneto.
Sam's with the first pick coming out on Pure and Orky from Dubert.
Aggro going for an Agamotto and then getting canceled out last second.
Got your back.
Jersey, absolutely clear point from SDA here.
Only 60 seconds left.
Jersey was up on ult economy and just capitalized. Aggro diving in with Captain America to stop the point at 3 meters. Let's see how long they can last. Oh, Prio getting a pick on Kit Kat. How long can SDA last? Raw ult coming out, and Zam with a very fantastic Moon Knight ult, and that's gonna win round number 2 for Jersey.
3, 2, 2.
Jersey walking that point in. I don't know if you caught it, Baker, but Doobie absolutely threw his hammer in front of Pierre right before he threw his ult down on point, causing the body collision to throw Pierre's ultimate right on Doobie instead of hitting point.
I did not. That's well played. Well played from Jersey. Well played from both sides. SDA did everything they could, man. Like I'm these matches are closer than what I think is going to be. I mean, it's 2-0 Jersey right now, but I mean, SDA is putting up fights. As you look at the final stats here, Zamps with the MVP, my most valuable Pookie. Prio with 18 final hits, Zam with 14, and the DPS duo of SDA with Pure on 16 finals and Orky on 14. So I mean, the DPS on both teams are showing up tonight. It's just, I mean, there's really not a whole lot of on paper. There's like you said after the first map, man. Like there's not really that much difference in the teams. It's just whoever can find value at the right time.
Yeah, looking at Jersey, they do have overall higher death count than San Diego. So like as you said, it's finding value in the right time. Like stats on paper, San Diego should have walked away with the W on that one. But of course, it's not always down to just the stats or what shows up on the screen. It's what happens in those individual moments that matter for the game here.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, man, this is a team game, and all it takes is one good or bad play to make or break your team. And SDA, like I said, SDA is not doing anything bad to break their team, but Jersey's just making the plays to make the team. And it's just Jersey's just they're just finding better value on their ults and picks. Just I mean, I don't know how else to say it, man. But I'm very. This is a very strong outing from both teams, in my opinion.
Absolutely. I think right now, when it comes down to teams' aggression level, is where they're putting their force. I'm going to say Jersey's kind of coming at it with a knife angle, and San Diego's more hitting it with a hammer. That's going to be the best comparison I could go for their ult economy and usage and value here. As we go into a convergence map, looking at the three options, I'm really hoping we don't go back to Clintar. Clintar is one of my least favorite maps, so
I love me some Central Park, and Central Park it is going to be with the map pick from SDA. Now, SDA on the back foot here, picking Central Park. This first point is going to be is going to tell the tale here. Do we think we see?
absolutely.
You think Jersey's going to open up with a dive?
Oh, I either think Jersey's going to come out with their dive full swing, or they're going to play their strong poke. Here on Central Park, this is a really good Moon Knight map, and as we've seen from both teams, they find fantastic value on Moon Knight. However, it's also very poke friendly, just with how open and how straight the map is. There's a lot of value for poke DPS here. For tanks, I think SDA is going to have the advantage here, as I think they're a lot better with their shield tanks. Jersey finds so much value in their brawler tanks, but it's really going to come down to the comp of what each team runs. I do think Jersey's going to open up with dive since they are defending.
And a change of pace coming out of SDA with the Rio target of Daredevil ban, which I can't blame you. Priya's been doing some work on that Daredevil, and the lock on Phoenix coming out in return of that. So besides that, just kind of your same standard picks and bans. Got the Mantis ban on coming out from Jersey, and the Invis save coming out on SDA. Fun fact, I don't know if you guys know, 9 times out of 10, Jersey, they all select the person that they're going to ban first. Just a little insider information. And of course, you see them following suit, all picking Mantis the entire time. The Groot coming out with second. We
Yeah,
don't see
group
a
ban
Loki
came
save.
early.
But like you were mentioning earlier, Bose, this is a very strong Moon Knight map. Shout out to our resident Moon Knight commissioner, Kitsune, as well as Squirrel Girl. This is also a very good Squirrel Girl map. Also, shout out to our resident Squirrel Girl player, OG Buns, not Kitsune. Haha, jokes on you. So yeah, I think they're going to open up with Poke here. They should, in my opinion, especially with SDA not wanting to deal with the dive, banning out the Daredevil. I think that's going to open up a lot of Poke opportunity for Jersey, and the Star-Lord save. I'm ready. I want to see some Star-Lord gameplay. I'm excited.
Yeah, this is going to be the first time we have not seen Star-Lord banned in this series. I don't know who the Star-Lord player is going to be, so this should be very interesting. And then we are seeing a Luna ban.
Ooh, gonna force Kit Kat off of Luna. Say forced her off of Luna. Probably see her play Cloak and Dagger here if I had to guess. But I'm trying to look. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing the Hell and Namor combo, but STA is just not going to allow that to happen. The
Does look like we
scan
are
saves
seeing
coming
that.
out of Jersey. I don't know what the thought process behind that is, but I mean, hey, I'm not a thinker in this game. I'm just a order follower.
We're not seeing that dive come out of Jersey off the bat. We are seeing that poke.
Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I want to see some goats here, Bose. I would love to see goats in one of these matches. I think Jersey and STA very much both have capability of playing goats, and I want to see it. This is
Well,
a
if
very
you
good goats map.
watch the Houston game, Goats was pulled out a few times.
Yes, they were. They pulled SFC pulled out goats against us, and we initially did not have an answer for it at whatsoever, and that was the one map we lost. But yeah, I want to see some more goats gameplay. Pure opening up with the Hawkeye. Let's see, we have is that a DPS Deadpool? It is a DPS Deadpool. So kind of both teams kind of pokey.
It's getting low, almost backed off.
Some would say they're doing the hokey pokey. Gotta get my dad jokes in as I'm about to be a father. Gotta get. I'm so lame. Forgive me. Kind of an even midfield fight here. Both teams are playing their lives well. No one's gotten picked off yet. As I say that, Duber gets picked off by Pure. That should allow SDA plenty of time and room and space to ult.
I'm getting picked.
And they answer with a pick of their own. But Pure ulting, getting a pick on Zamps and Goldfish. And that should all but open this point for SDA, but it looks like Duber's gonna hit the old TP to prevent that. And here comes the ult, the lower farm. Kit Kat getting to pick on Zamps. Yeah, SDA
Jersey
finding
down 3 to
picks.
6 now.
And this point should be all but SDA's, but Dubert's doing a very good job installing. but it's not going to be enough.
We need to stop that vehicle in its tracks. But it'll have to do.
How is Jersey going to be answering San Diego here? It was a pretty even midfield fight just until Jersey started slipping. I know that first point's always a little tricky. However, now we're looking into the very poke-heavy lanes of Central Park here.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if I see SDA swap to Moon Knight here soon with, like you said, these lanes, two very poke-heavy lanes, and Jersey playing the Loki.
Dam's looking for a big ult. Connects with Piers, enough for him to get the pick. Yes, it is. Orky also going down. Oh, and that's going to be Jersey almost getting a full ace on San Diego there, pushing them back into their spawn to regroup and replan.
He stopped them in their tracks.
Yeah, I mean, Jersey won that fight just by popping, or let me see, they popped a Zamps and Emma Frost and Phoenix ult there. So, looking at the ult economy, it looks like SDA is going to be up on ult economy by quite a bit, actually. They're about to have both support ults, they have both tank ults, and not far off of the pure Hawkeye ult. Two invis ults coming out from each team.
And our first Jeff ult of the game.
Now, Kit Kat had a Jeff ult earlier. Can Kit Kat get a pick? No. Jersey was able to stop her before she spat him out of the map. But SDA is walking Jersey down here. They should have all the time and space to push it a good ways. Both DPS on Carp, mind you. Take note of that. Tanks of SDA are going to be holding the front line, trying to prevent Jersey coming out for as long as they possibly can.
We are seeing the Goddess of Death out of Prio, finding 3 picks, 4. Oh my goodness, the value there was crazy.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. I honestly thought initially that ult wasn't gonna do much, just because Prio was out completely by himself, and all of the SDA was immediately turning and looking at it, and they burned it very fast. But I mean, it doesn't matter. Like 2 shots from that Hella ult, and they're dead. And Prio doing a very good job in finding 4 picks on his own. And Jersey's gonna have ult economy advantage right now as well. So Jersey's, I fully expect Jersey to hold this for a good, I'd say a good another 45 seconds to a minute at least before we start seeing some ults pop. Unless
Sam's getting picked off early.
Unless we have a pick and Ralt's getting a pick on Zamp, so that should open up a little bit of a room for SDA to push. Dubert getting an ult in the back line. He picks off Ralt's. Just trades on each team happening yet again, like we were seeing on the first map.
Aggro throwing
a meatball in Oblivion.
Ultimate up at the Spire.
Casper got Zamps on a choke slam, looking to take some space here.
We are seeing that combo come out from Zam and Zamps. That mind control in Phoenix can be deadly at times.
Yeah, Jersey's doing a very good job in womboing their ultimates with Zamps and company.
We're seeing San Diego go for that portal.
I believe that is twice now that Zamps has walked out with them all, and they've comboed with either, I think it was Phoenix ult twice now.
Rio getting melted down, not finding the same value as earlier. Kit Kat going for an ult on the back line of Jersey's healers, not connecting.
That is going to be a big pick on Kit Kat.
Follow.
But I don't think it's going to matter. As of now, it looks like
there's no point presence for Jersey to touch.
Yeah, it looks like SDA should be perfectly fine, but Cabo with a huge lamp on point, and they prevented it just a little bit.
Might be a good time to
But SDA was able to fight through and get this point.
As I said earlier, Baker, it's that knife point versus hammer. San Diego just keeps pounding away with them like a hammer, while Jersey's trying to be a bit more precise and sharp with their impacts. San Diego kind of is just hitting it over the head over and over again until it goes in.
And sometimes it works.
only 60 seconds left.
So we saw a Star-Lord save come out from SDA. I've seen Pure on the Star-Lord. He hasn't had an ultimate yet, so I'm looking forward to seeing this Star-Lord ult coming out. Should be any second now.
Absolutely. We did see the save, and this is the first time we're seeing him.
Orky not finding any value on his ult. Here comes the Star-Lord ult. That's 3 ults coming out from the side of SDA, and it's they haven't found much value out of it. I mean, they're pushing the point a little bit, but you got 2 tanks and 1 DPS, or 1 healer and 1 DPS now. Priya looking for a nasty off angle on Ralts, but Ralts also saves his life.
San Diego with Portal still on cooldown. If they don't contest point here long enough for a full team regroup, I don't think they're going to be able to touch point again.
Kit Kat swallowing a couple of Jersey members with that ult. I take back what I said. She only swallowed Kava. But Doobie getting 2 huge picks at the last second, and Jersey stands tall right there.
Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
Crazy. We saw great ult value out of both tanks there, both from Zams on his Angela and Doobie with his Thor.
Not real often you get to see the Thor Angela combo, but Jersey's making it work. I wouldn't be surprised if Jersey opens up with the dive heavy comp with them being on attack.
We'll see how they adjust. We are seeing the Moon Knight come out of Prio. This is where stuff's going to get exciting.
The more time.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Looking at the first half stats, Zam with 11 finals on the side of Jersey. Right behind him is Priya with 8. Side of SDA, you have Pure with 7. And Orky and Ralts himself. Ralts having 5 final hits. Ralts popping a cleanse and getting active.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Mind you, the supports are looking like San Diego is definitely out healing Jersey here. So Jersey's just finding once again more effect with what they're hitting.
Zamps and Prio on the flank, looking to find some value. Not a whole lot though. They got SDA to turn around for just a second, but that was about it. Not too much.
Sam's getting picked off by Pierre early on. Here we go, pick for pick, blow for blow.
And a huge res coming out from Kit Kat on the rocket. That's gonna and it's a big revive on the aggro as well, which is gonna allow them to stay in a lot longer. So much damage coming out from both sides.
Absolutely, everyone's health bar is kind of bouncing between like a bunch of ping pong balls until one of them eventually gets picked. Oh, here comes the Q simulator.
Who's gonna be the better Q merchant out of this fight? It looks as if SDA is gonna win this fight.
Let's see Orky get some great anti-healing with his Blade ultimate there. Is he going to be able to escape? He is.
SDA right now is 1000% winning this ult economy. They're going to have 3, almost 4 ults coming up, and Jersey has 2. They're about to have 4 come up, but the difference maker is SDA has a support ult right now, and Jersey is nowhere near having a support ult. They're both sub 50%. Zam's looking to get a pick on Pure in the back.
Newbie getting 2, Prio getting 2, Zam getting 1. Just Pure left to defend point, but Jersey completely wiping the point at SDA. We're going to see a strange portal. I've seen Casper make the swap, but not
I
enough
think that's a
time.
little too late. Yeah, that's too late coming out of the side of SDA. They're going to be more proactive whenever if they want to do that. Let Kit Kat do it.
It's a little worried that Jersey was back and forth on that first point. I was not expecting them to hit as hard as they did there.
No, SDA finding a team comp that was working, and they did a very good job holding that first point.
Orky making sure his Bladel is out whenever Jersey's dropping their healer ults, making it not so safe to stand in. The anti-heal just with the tick damage as well is enough to make someone pop if someone else is looking through that.
RIP. Casper appears to be 3 with his ultimate, but no value comes out of it. They weren't able to get any picks off of it.
Zams and Doobie are just absolutely setting the tempo for Jersey right now.
Yeah, the double dive coming out of Thor and Angela, like they are very dominant with this tank duo that they're running. And then just a poke to follow it, like it's just too much. What are we portaling, guys? What is this portal? Now you don't have portal for final spot. Holy. That's twice Casper's went to go portal. I mean, I don't think, obviously he didn't do it the first time, but that one was a complete waste.
Absolutely, and it was met with the face of Zams just waiting.
And Zams looking to just be just a gnat on the wall with that Angela, just making them look at him, and that he did, and he paid for it. SDA looked at him and answered very quick.
Ralts came in with a fly swatter real quick.
Yeah, playing an Angela into an invis is very rough. And we're also doing a very good job of keeping Zamps at bay whenever these group fights are happening. Now, if some staggers happen, then yeah, Zamps is going to find a lot of value, making Zamps actually swap off of the Angela onto the Emma. But we got 5 ultis coming.
Seen the swap off a Blade.
But yeah, Orky did swap to Bucky. We got 5 ults in the bag for SDA, and we have 4, almost 5 for Jersey. We're about to have 12 ults on the field. Zamps finding a huge pick on aggro.
Matching Invis ults. Zamps might be finding the big mind control that they need right now to push through point.
But I mean, Jersey's not pushing the point at all. But it doesn't matter because Zam and Prio getting double picks with their ultimates to wipe, and now Jersey's gonna get a stagger on aggro, and this is whenever they wish they're gonna have that strange portal, and that's just GG. That's the series.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just both teams came out very strong, but Jersey's ult economy and ult usage and just effectiveness with their ults and plays it was just so much better than SDA's. I think both these teams are going to be a force to reckon with during the season. Don't get me wrong. because these are both very, very strong teams. I very much look forward to both of these teams making a deep run of the playoffs. But as
Yeah,
of now,
absolutely.
go Jur on top. Series MVP. Bose, what's
This
your
is
take on
always going to be the hard one.
who you think stood out the most for our fellas over in Jur?
I mean, if we're going just by stat line, it's obviously going to be Prio. Prio was able to find tons of value on all of his stuff. However, I'm always going to be a tank softie. I love giving MVPs to tanks because they don't get enough recognition. You know, you're a good DPS. You know, you make good plays all game. Everyone shouts you out. You know, you're a good healer, good heals. Doobie was able to make the adjustments on tanks, and we saw our first Hulk and
You know what? Just for that, Murrah, I agree with you. Shout out to bro Dubert, Philly owner Dubert, making it happen on the Thor for not just the last game, for multiple games in a row. Shout out the homie Zamps as well on tank. That is a tank duo that is going to be feared amongst all teams in the league. I think they're going to cause a lot of havoc on a lot of teams. But I mean, I think the Jersey roster is just so well rounded, man. It's so hard to just determine one person to give MVP to. But me being a tank main myself, I can't agree more. I think Tank should have more MVPs, and I think Dewar made it happen today. He didn't have all the big numby stat lines, but he was I think he showed up and filled the gaps of his team that he needed to. Shout out bro Dubert. Okie dokie, guys. Well, um, we appreciate everybody who came out and tuned into the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the ping for it. If you do or did not, make sure to open up a mob mail ticket. Let us know how you feel about it. If you don't want pings, then get wrecked, nerd. You're gonna get pings. This is what the community asked for, so we're gonna try to ping as much as possible for streams like this. I don't know what our average viewer are. We're currently sitting at 35. I think that's a pretty good showing for our probably most anticipated match of the week. But we appreciate all you guys coming out and showing us love and support. Appreciate all the prime subs, all the gifted subs, everybody. Bose, you have any final words for us?
you know, let's go to week 2. You know, this was the final game. I'm excited to see how each team's going to adjust and perform come week 2. Besides that, thank you everyone for tuning in.
Speaking of week 2 preview, let's get a quick preview of week 2. We're gonna have New England at SFC. I say at, they're home and away. New England and SFC will play. SDA and Houston will play each other. Portland, Miami will play as well, and to round it out will be LVT and Jur. So, captains, make sure you get your game scheduled by Wednesday. Do your due diligence to it for us, and we appreciate everybody coming out and hanging out with us. Is there another? Let's see. Is there another UR stream for us to raid, or no? Does not look like it. But all right, guys. Well, we appreciate all. Like I said, appreciate everybody coming out. Thanks for all the subs and chatters, and we will see y'all next week. Peace.